Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'm answering 3 common fitness questions. When I was working as a personal trainer for 3 years, I received these questions all the time. I feel like they're very common beginner questions and a lot of people probably make it more complicated than it should be. So let's get started. Question number 1. How do I get abs? Well, the answer to that question is simple. You have to be a low enough body fat percentage. If your body fat percentage is not low enough, you're not going to show abs. For men, you typically hold fat in your midsection. It's always the last place to go. And being a guy and talking to many guy clients that I had in the 3 years that I was training, we always hold it there. I don't care if your arms are super lean. I don't care if your legs are lean. We hold fat right here, and it's the last place we're going to lose it. That and our love handles. And we just have to get your body fat percentage low enough to show those abs. And for ladies, a lot of times they hold more weight in their legs and butt, but they struggle sometimes in the midsection as well. It's very simple. How do I get abs? You got to get your body fat percentage low enough. That means a good diet mixed of, plenty of greens, lean proteins, healthy fats. And I think fats get a really bad rap. You can use coconut oil and extra virgin olive oil are great sources of fat. Even organic peanut butter in the correct portions can be a good healthy fat for your body. But that doesn't mean you go to KFC and get fried chicken and you want to try to call that a healthy fat and all this other stuff. Or go to Chick-fil-A because it's fried in peanut oil that makes it so much healthier. So the answer to that question is you have to have a low enough body fat percentage to show your abs. One other thing I'd like to add, a question I received a lot as a trainer is like, how can I work my abs to get my core more tight, more toned? And to be honest with you, core exercises are great, but you're not going to be able to work your core enough to pull in and all of a sudden lose the fat. Most of the people that ask these questions are holding 4 to 5% more body fat than they should be. In my opinion, you're better off doing your big 3 movements, squat, bench, and deadlift. And if you're doing those, you're getting a lot of core activation anyway. You can add in simple planks, leg raises into your exercise routine, and that'll be enough abdominal stimulation to really strengthen the core. And when that body fat percentage comes down, you'll look really good. Question number 2. It's really more of a comment, and it's kind of a statement I received a lot from clients when I was training them, and it's so common with personal trainers, is I don't have enough time to work out. Specifically, I don't have enough time to work out more than once or twice a week. Now, this is a very touchy subject with people because a lot of people do work 2 to 3 jobs. They may have kids, and they may be even working 2 or 3 jobs and have kids, and I understand that, and that's a very challenging scenario. But you have to prioritize your life. You got to put fitness higher on your list of priorities. I know a lot of things come before fitness in the gym, but what are your goals? If you're serious about losing weight, gaining muscle, living a healthier lifestyle, and extending your quality of life and your length of your life, then you're gonna make some sacrifices to do that. The reason I say that, I don't have kids myself, but I've trained many clients that have 3 kids and a toddler, and they still come to the gym and work a full-time job, and they met me for 3-4 days a week, every time on time for their appointments, and that's dedication. A lot of people make a lot of excuses, anything. One of the things we heard as trainers all the time, and G can attest to this, is as soon as it rains outside, oh, the weather's nasty, I don't want to go to the gym. What kind of excuses is that? I mean, it's not raining inside the gym. Yeah, you're gonna have to walk, 50 feet from your car to get into the gym? Get your butt in the gym and train. You gotta make it a priority. It's as simple as that. And the excuse of, I don't have enough time to train is just bogus. Don't use that. Either make it a priority and do it, or don't do it at all. Don't halfway do anything. Dominate what you do. Own what you do. If you make a commitment to yourself to live healthier, to live a more fit lifestyle, then make it a priority and get in the gym. Question number 3. How much protein should I be eating per day? This question I have heard so many times. If I had $1 for every time I heard this question, I would have retired 2 years ago. So the simple answer to that question as a rule of thumb is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Now, if someone is obese or overweight, Let's say if somebody's over 300 pounds, you don't need to be eating 300 grams of protein if you're 300 pounds. You need to be eating one gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. Eating that much protein will not benefit you if you're overweight, but if you're already relatively lean and you're wanting to put muscle on or maintain that muscle, you need to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And that's a very controversial thing. I feel like that's a good rule of thumb. Some people respond to more protein better than others. There's no such thing as if I eat 50 grams of protein in one meal, I've just wasted it. My body can't absorb that much protein in one sitting. That is completely false. Your body's going to use what nutrients you give it. Now that doesn't mean if you sit there and eat 100 grams of protein in one meal that your body's going to absorb every gram of that 100 grams. No, be smart about it. But if you eat 25 grams of protein in a meal, it's going to use that protein to, repair your muscles and grow. I think eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is good for men and women. And if you do that, you're going to see plenty of gains as long as your strength program is in line. And that goes for anybody that's doing, whether it's strength training, powerlifting, bodybuilding, which in bodybuilding you may eat a little bit more because your frequency of workouts may be more. And even in endurance training, people all often overlook like that. Your triathletes, your biathletes, if you're in the CrossFit, you need to make sure you're eating enough protein to recover. And I would even recommend taking BCAAs, your amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine intra-workout, especially for your endurance athletes and everyone. That way you have those amino acids available to you so your body doesn't break down its own muscle for fuel. So the answer to number 3 is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And if you're trying to lose weight, you're overweight, 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know you liked it. I would love to make more videos like this, and I have plans in the future to make more with G. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.